You're watching The Experience Comic Culture and Sales, streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
2, 1.
Hi, welcome to Friday Night Live on The Experience. We're coming to you live from Cleveland, Tennessee at Comics Unlimited, and I am Nancy McCann, and tonight I'm joined by Ricky.
Ooh, what's up, everyone?
It's it's been quite the week here in East Tennessee, and because normally where we are in Cleveland, we don't get into hurricane track. Most of the time, the hurricanes go on the other side of the mountains from us and hit North Carolina. But not usually come a storm weakened quite a bit as it got toward here. And it veered off a little bit to the east. So a lot of the people on the other side of the mountains did get hit in North Carolina. And here we had a lot of rain, and we're still getting a bunch of rain. But everything is okay here. But we've had like a strange week for internet. Our internet's been out like a lot this week, like 2 entire days our internet was out. So we've been kind of running behind. Things have been weird here. I think we're having a little interference with our internet tonight. So please bear with us as if things get a little frozen or we get stuck. We'll just keep doing the best we can. And okay. I'm sorry, I was reading the comments and I'm like, highly unusual, but okay. The weather here, it's been very rainy, and this weekend is when my church has its outdoor picnic, and it's going to be an indoor picnic this year because a few years ago they tried to have an outdoor picnic on a weekend like this, and they put all the chairs out on the lawn. And then when people sat in the chairs, it like sunk down into the mud, and they had to like clean all those chairs afterwards. So this year it was like, yeah, we're not doing that again.
That's a pain.
It's just going to be indoors. But we get so much rain. Everything's pretty soaked around here. When I was coming to work, the creek that I cross over was all the way up to the road. So like any more rain and it's going to start sloshing across the road. So we're doing all right considering. And like I said, my daughter's doing all right, even though she was actually got the brunt of the storm in South Atlanta. They got a lot of wind, a lot of water, but she's doing all right. So anyway, tonight it'll be a claim show as always. And I have comics that I bought in collections and at the convention last Saturday. So we'll have kind of a wide variety of things that have come in. We also have new product and, new ratio variants and graphic novels that we'll show a little bit later. And if you are in need of anything, please make requests because we will definitely run around and find what we've got in the store and show them. For those who haven't bought from us before, what we like to do is invoice you by PayPal. So at the end or sometime during the show or at the end of the show, if you would fill out the form that's on the top if you're on YouTube, or it'll scroll across the screen if you're on the other platforms. So just fill that out if you haven't bought from us before so that we can send you an invoice. And then we accumulate your books until you fill a medium priority box, and then we ship it as soon as it's full. And, depending on how much you claim, that can take a week, it can take 2 weeks, it can take 6 months. It doesn't really matter. As long as you pay those invoices, we just hold on to the books until the box is full, unless you tell us otherwise. If you want things shipped out right away, you do have to give us a call at the shop or send us a message. And we are going to do some giveaways this week. One of them is based on making sure that everybody likes us on the show. So please give us a like, and if we hit our goal, then we will be doing a giveaway tonight. And the other giveaway will be based on making comments after the show has completed, and going on and making comments, and the most interesting and creative and positive post will be awarded a special prize. So, and we will determine that later after. I think you just need to make the comment by like Monday so that we have a chance to read them, and we will announce the winner next week on the show. And I see requests coming in, and Ricky will get right on that. So everything. Yep. And we will start in just a minute. We'll be back in a sec. Hey, welcome back. I see lots of familiar names in the comments. I appreciate you all being here with us tonight. Glad you could join us, Carlos, and glad that your office is dry. You know, when you work with computer equipment, that's kind of an important thing. And we are at our house, we have a little bit of a problem with flooding in the den downstairs sometimes, but on this storm we really haven't. I think because the rain's been super steady, you know, it's been just like continuous rain. And then today was pretty windy. I was driving, and this big piece of cardboard was flying, and it was like up in the air and coming down. I mean, it was living its best life, I tell you. And I was just like, I hope it doesn't come down on my windshield. That's all I care about. But it was a kind of a strange drive. How was your day, Ricky?
Well, the start, not great. I was eating breakfast, and I had a biscuit on my, on my plate, and I think I took like a sip of coffee and just didn't notice, and my cat jumped up and nabbed the biscuit and ran off with it. And I was like, grr.
That is not the way to start the day.
That was my breakfast.
Did you have another biscuit on hand, or was that the only one?
The other half of it.
Oh, so half a biscuit.
And oatmeal, so I was fine.
Oh, all right.
But still.
Good.
I wanted the full biscuit.
Yeah, something like that, Jay.
The cow, again. Yeah. Cow. Another cow. Oh, no, same cow.
Yep. Okay. We're still talking movies. It started on Nick's show, and now it's like continuing on here. I'm like, what is going on?
It changes with it.
2 donuts.
Kingdom of Heaven. That's a good movie.
What did I have this morning? Oh, I had a breakfast pizza from the gas station. It was pretty good, actually. And I had no cats nearby to nab it. So
good. Not stealing.
No, I ate it. I was eating it in the car, so I was safe from that. Yeah, no problem. All right. I'm going to go ahead and start showing comics. And did you get anything? Did you find anything?
Not on the new.
No new Frontiers. Mm-hmm. Just some old Frontiers.
The final frontier.
Yeah. Oh, and for those of you who claimed things last week but did not get an invoice, don't despair. There will be invoices this week. I just our internet was out 2 days this week, and I just could never catch up enough to actually send out some of the invoices.
Yeah, Jay, you gotta save that biscuit.
That biscuit in my
later. Little snack.
For those who weren't here that night, it was when I discovered I had a biscuit in my purse that was like, I don't know, maybe a week old. That was a surprise. I was like, what's this doing in here? Yeah. Go ahead and show comics. If you ever need to see a comic, just let me know.
Caliber Comics. What was that?
You froze it. It was you, Lorna. I knew somebody was behind this dastardly plan.
Taking up all the bandwidth.
Yep, she's using the bandwidth. She's freezing us up. Speaking of freezing, it's gotten a little colder.
Yeah.
I'm in favor of that.
Thankfully, yeah.
Fall is my favorite.
Yes, absolutely.
It's finally here. All right. I'm going to start right here with Daredevil number 125 from 1975, and fine is $8.50. You know, you got your basic death, your vengeance, you know. Yeah. Full of positivity, that Daredevil. Yeah, really. Oh, and this is the Iron Man 4C from 2023. It's the Alex Ross cover. It's only very good. It's $2.
There you go. You get Alex Ross for $2.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about the fact that our Alex Ross section had gotten just slammed. Somebody, I mean, a number of somebody's been pulling Alex Ross books out, and we had like a nice big section of them, and now we have not a very big section of them.
There's more in there. Here.
Oh, good. Lorena got her box, and it was like Christmas, and everything was packed nice. That's good. Yeah. Well, we try our best, you know. We do everything around here the way we would want it done if it was us. You know, that's kind of our company philosophy. Okay. Yeah, so that makes sense, Jay, that we'll go to commercial if I get frozen for too long, because we don't want to bore you watching me in mid, you know, word. My mouth hanging open. All right. Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., number 8 from 1969. This one's in fair. It's $2. It's actually complete and nice and everything, but it's got quite a bit of like staining. You can kind of see. It's a little bit hard to see on the camera, but it's got stains like kind of all throughout. And on the back cover is a little bit of water damage. But if you don't have a copy, it's only $2. Ah, good. Oh, then around guy would like the Fury. There you go. Cool. Yeah, these are getting hard to collect.
That was a 12 center.
It is a 12 center. Oh, I'm glad you got your box before the rain. Yeah, that's been tricky this week with all the rain. Like I've been trying to get boxes shipped out, but you know I don't want to send anybody a damp box. You know, so we've been just taking it slow this week. Yeah, I think all the freezing is due to the weather. It's raining pretty hard right now, and it's supposed to stop though in the next half hour or so, and then we're supposed to be dry until tomorrow afternoon. So hopefully things will calm down here. All right, Uncanny X-Men number 170 from 1983, and very good is $4. And it's
he's taking the spider to get stabbed.
To get stabbed?
Slabbed.
What is he getting slabbed?
The spider number 1. Which one was that?
It was one of the books that we shipped him.
Yeah.
Stabbed. Stabbed, slabbed. All right. I picked up a few copies of Elementals, one of my favorite series, actually. It was published in the early 80s. This is Elementals number 2 in fine, $6.
Ooh,
these are all written by Bill Willingham, and art. Early ones have art by him.
Nice. Oh yeah, the science spider.
Yeah.
Nice round guy, nice.
Elementals number 5 and very good is $4.
It's kind of cool with the wave in the background.
Well, she controls it.
Right. Nice. Makes sense, Elemental.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, it wasn't a big leap there. Yeah. Right. And then number 20 and fine, $6. I think on these later ones, I think it's Jill. Is it Jill Thompson did the artwork? Yeah, Jill Thompson did the artwork on these, but Bill was just writing them at this point. But he did the covers.
Very cool.
So that one's $6 and fine. Number 22 and very good, $4. We didn't have a number 3 though. That one actually featured the inside of my apartment because Bill was visiting me for a couple weeks, and he used my lamp and my TV stand as a reference, and he drew it into the comic. Elementals 23 and very good, 1988, $4.
Now you can show people was my room in my room.
Yeah, this is my living room in 1984. Immortalized forever in Elementals number 3. There you go. All right. Black Hawk number 188 from 1963 and good is $5. So how cool is that?
Yeah. Petrified giant.
What is he? A petrified giant of Black Hawk Island. Ooh, I see. He's like partially turned to stone.
Right.
That's weird. Well, okay then.
We got 17 likes. Almost there. That's good. A few more.
Oh, so we need a few more. So if you haven't done the liking, please get in there and like so we can have a giveaway. Our Army at War number 237. 19. You know, my pen, I need to use a different pen because this particular pen is smeary.
Yeah.
1971. It's a lovely Joe Kubert cover. And it's $14.25. Very good. And it's funny because I was grading this and it reminded me that I signed up to give blood tomorrow at the, at the Bloodmobile Drive at the church. Because I was telling Ricky, I don't think I'm going to come in too much tomorrow because I'm tired and stuff. And then I was like, oh, I guess I'm going to be giving blood at 9 o'clock across the street. So I guess I'll be here. You know.
Oh,
Our Army at War 259. What? It's terrible. 1973 and fine is $9. All those sharks swimming around in the background.
Oh yeah, there. Melissa, if you're watching.
I don't know if Melissa's with us tonight, but if you are, see if this is on your list. Oh, welcome, Kenneth. The Bloodmobile, the Weenie Mobile for vampires. Could be. Yeah, I love Kubert too. The covers are here's another great one, actually. He did a lot of great work. Our Fighting Forces 105 featuring Captain Hunter. This one's about blood too. I sense a theme. This is a Joe Kubert cover. It's very good, and it is $8. Melissa has made an appearance to claim that's Sergeant Rock. Yeah. She must need that one. There you go.
Good deal.
There was another book I wanted to show her, and I don't think she saw it last week. That one, it's in that bin over there. Can you dig it out?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep, there you go. I have a hunch she was watching, just, hadn't said anything yet. Okay, but anyway, here's the Our Fighting Forces. A nice Joe Kubert cover. This one's about blood loyalty. And then we have the Tales of the Marine Corps, Semper Fi, 1989, number 3 and fine is $6. Wrong guy just put in the bin by the thing, Ricky. Jeez.
Yeah, right, yeah, exactly.
It's kind of it's true. Semper Fi number 4 in fine is $6. Ricky's making a search for that book that I asked him to find. Detective Comics 377 and very good, 1968, $36. Detective 394 and very good, 1969, $20. And Batman 301 from 1978 in fine is $25. You're not having much luck, are you? Do you know what you're looking for?
No.
Oh, it's called Treasure Chest. And it's about 3/4 of the way back in the bin. What did you miss, Carlos? Oh, all kinds of stuff happened. No, I don't think you missed too much, Carlos. Oh, this is the other book that, I don't know if you have this one, Melissa. This is a Treasure Chest. It's from volume 27, number 2. It's missing one panel and the top staples detached. So it's not in the great shape. It's only $1, but it does have a giant shark on the cover. So, but, you might want that one. Oh, we made it to 27 likes.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Nice.
If you didn't like, there's, you could still give us a like.
Feel
we
free.
appreciate that. The more the better. But we reached our goal to unlock the giveaway. So Jay is going to put up. Oh, you have that.
Oh,
That's
man.
shocking. This is kind of a weird comic that that you don't see too often. But that's all right. There'll be somebody else who needs it. But yeah, I didn't. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, Jay will get the hashtag up so that everybody can enter the giveaway, and we will be giving away a credit that you can use in the store or on anything you claim on the show. So we will just give you that special discount on your invoice.
Break time.
It is break time. It's past break time. What the heck?
Oh, Lorena wants
Oh, okay.
the treasure one.
Excellent.
Awesome.
All right. Well, we're going to take a break. We'll be back in just a minute.
Order Battle Quest comics at your local comic shop today.
According to a statistic that I just made up, people spend 4 hours a day changing the television channel. People who watch The Experience don't do that. Save yourself a ton of time by tuning into The Experience and enjoying our new original programming 7 days a week. And then tell your friends. Think about the money they could save on batteries in the remote alone just by tuning into The Experience. Find out more by scanning the QR code below.
In a world where you hit like and subscribe on our YouTube channel.
That'd be really great. Thanks.
Hi, welcome back. I was just telling Ricky I got this, and a can of soda fits perfectly in it. Jesse got one, but it's too big at the bottom to fit in the car cup holder. And so every time he gets in my car, it's like rattling around, like while I'm trying to like put the car in gear, and his bottle's like stuck there. So I need to buy him one of these that actually fits in the cup holder, because that's more practical. Okay, so Lorena claimed this, so yes. There you go. It really was a can of Diet. I'm sorry, Dr. Pepper Zero. I bought some on Ashley's recommendation. I bought some pumpkin ale, and it's in the back chilling. But I had to take some sinus medication because the storm coming through has just been wreaking havoc with my sinuses. So I took some of that, and I try not to combine Tylenol and alcohol. So tonight it'll just be Diet Dr. Pepper, folks. That's okay. It's been a tough day and I'm tired, and alcohol would just make me more sleepy, and I still have to drive home and stuff. So so it's probably just as well that we stick with the Dr. Pepper. Would have been an interesting show. Not really. I would just be sleepy. I think that'd be a less interesting show. The nephews got in the rain. I believe they will, but we'll just have to keep listening to see if the nephews of Cleveland pass by. But I mean, if the trucks are racing, they could hydroplane. It could get spectacular out here. Who knows? Combining alcohol and Flintstone vitamins is probably safe. I think you're okay. Oh, Carlos is threatening to bring the martinis next week. Or we could just have the pumpkin ale, because, it's only so many weeks before pumpkin ale will be out of season. You'd have to take over. No, what happened was Ashley went to buy pumpkin cider, and when she got home, someone had swapped the bottles, and there was a pumpkin ale in her pumpkin cider 6-pack. And so she tried it, and she liked the ale better. So I went and got the ale. And normally I prefer the cider.
Oh, Mr. Burgess is with us.
Oh, and he's got the hashtag.
You're up late, Mr. Burgess. Maybe he's off tomorrow.
Maybe so. Apple cider donuts, those are good.
Ooh, that actually sounds.
We've been eating the pumpkin spice donuts around here,
tasty.
And the pumpkin spice biscotti, and the wafer cookies, and basically we raided the Aldi pumpkin section. So, and
I still need to try one of those biscottis. I never got one.
Well, we're into our second tub of them, but there's a fresh tub back there, so feel free to help yourself. Yeah, they also brought in the German food at the same time because October, and so I had an expensive trip to Aldi's when I was down in Chattanooga.
It's a dangerous season.
It is, but it's my favorite.
Yeah, for sure.
I love German food, and I love pumpkin everything.
German
so.
stuff is great.
Gosh, I need to make a trip to Helen, Georgia. Is what I need to do.
Yes, I know. That is a good.
I hear it's great there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now here we get to some books that I can't read what I've written on here. So let's see. I have to see what book it is. All right. This is Uncanny Avengers #1 in very fine $9.50. This is an Unknown Comics, which is a Illuminati Comics exclusive. So it's $9.50 in very fine. This is a Hulk 181 facsimile edition in very good, and it is $8. And this is a Virgin, Virgin exclusive. This is also an Unknown Comic Books variant.
Interesting.
And so they did one of these with the logo, and then this is the one without the logo.
Yeah. There you go, round guy.
Okay. Round guy for the 181. There we go. Korak, Son of Tarzan, number 22, 1968, in fine, $12. It has a terrifying jungle dragon on the cover.
Oh, yeah, that's very
Terrifying. It says it right there. Terrifying.
Oh, man. Is that like, were they being serious or is that a joke?
I think it's serious because, I mean, if this were coming at you,
I guess so.
I think that would be scary.
Kind of be funny.
And then this one's scary too. Trapped in the diamond-studded webs of the monstrous spiders of Karkan. Korak, Son of Tarzan, number 39 from 1971, and very good. This one's $4.75.
Yeah,
that's a big spider.
Scary, yeah.
I mean, yeah, this I guess is kind of sillier. Chinese New Year in the jungle. That's right.
It kind of looked like a Chinese dragon.
That's a nope. Oh, got a little spider problem, do we, Jay? Don't go into any of the sheds in my backyard.
Yeah.
I need to do a spider bombing back there before I get in there. Planet Hulk. This is also an exclusive Planet Hulk number 1. Let me check. Yeah, this is also it's Planet Hulk World Breaker 1, Illuminati Unknown Comic Book variant, and it is $15 for number 1. He'll go in the shred for a discount.
Well, I don't know if you want that.
Around guy would like the Planet Hulk. This is a pretty book.
It's a really nice cover.
And this is also a variant from Unknown Comic Books. This is Venom number 28. Very fine. This is the B variant, which is the one that does not have the logo. The A variant that says Venom on the cover.
Nice. But
artwork on this is really something else. It's actually, I don't think the camera does it justice. Actually, in person, this is a really sharp cover.
There's a lot of details on it.
Yeah, it's like you can see like every little vein in his hand and stuff. It's creepy.
Jenna.
Oh.
You get the road.
Good to know.
It's the spider.
Good to know that you have that worked out. In my house, mostly I get everything. It's not true. Actually, sometimes I call Jesse over to kill things just, because it's good. It's good for keeping our roles, in order. But when he's not around, I do the killing. One time I was working at a place and a big bug walked in, and it was we serve food, so we had a hotline we had to call if we saw a bug. And so I went over and killed it. Then I called the hotline and I'm like, yes, I have seen and killed a bug. And they're like, it's dead? And I'm like, yes. And they're like, how did you kill it? And I go, with my shoe. What are you talking about?
Kill it. You pulled out my 9 and
I dispatched it.
Yeah.
No, I squashed it and picked it up with a paper towel, as all like you're supposed to.
How much was
this? Venom is $8.
It's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, it's in very fine. It's $8. I do the killing.
It's like a German. I do the killing.
I do the killing.
Yeah.
I do the killing at my house. So that works out with that German food thing going.
Something is killing the spiders.
It's Nancy and Jenna. That's true. All right. Mr. Nope. It's going for the Venom.
Nice.
Yeah, well, someone's got to do it.
Yeah.
Ahsoka watches them, but she doesn't actually get them.
Cats. That's how we know something's there. Like all of them will be like,
they're all staring like this.
And like, all right, time to go kill something.
Yeah, she'll sit there looking at the corner. You're like, what's she got? And then you go over and it'll be like a cave cricket or a tree frog we get all of nature in our den downstairs. But yeah, she is the one that points them out, and then I have to go kill them. So I don't know. I guess we all have our roles, don't we? She points them out, I kill them. Godzilla, Gangsters, and Goliaths, number 5B, and fine is $6. But maybe not this. It's large. I mean, if Godzilla showed up.
Yeah.
Jesse?
Yeah, right.
Godzilla needs killing. Get over here. Superpowers, number 1. You need those to get your, kill your Godzillas.
Yeah.
This is from 1985 and very good. It's $4.
Yeah. Vampire has to do what a vampire does.
Yeah, it's true. Vamp has to do what a vampire has to do. Yeah. Oh, I have news. Jesse found a baby face on his birthday when we were out shopping. But it's actually the face from what's the name of the character from Avatar with the little arrow on his head? Is it Aang?
Yeah.
It's actually Aang face, but it's big like this. So he's in the process of repainting it to look like an angry baby, to make up for that one that got away at the Goodwill. And then he's been requesting pool noodles. I'm a little afraid of what's going to happen. I'm like, First it was like, I need one pink pool noodle. So I brought him like a light red pool noodle. And then he was like, I need one more red one and 2 blue ones, but they didn't have blue ones. So I brought white ones. And I'm like, now what is he doing? But apparently it has something to do with some kind of an art installation that he's planning for one of the trees in our front yard, which will sport a baby face soon. Because that was on the list, his list of things he could do with the baby face. One of them was put it on a tree in our front yard. Yeah, we're going to be that house.
Absolutely.
Although I have a neighbor, though, that I don't think we can top. She's a lovely woman named Kim. Her front yard, she changes it all the time, but it's got like a little miniature golf course and mannequins and all kinds of decorations, and she changes it for the seasons. She redresses up the mannequin. So sometimes he's like a fisherman in the summertime, and then he'll be like different characters throughout the year.
That's funny.
And she really does a great job. But like she's now like the house in the neighborhood. People drive by and go like, "What the heck was that?" And they have to stop and look. Because she has all kinds of crazy stuff in her yard.
That's funny.
But so like we have to work hard to like be better than her.
Right, you gotta top.
But we're gonna start with the baby face tree installation.
Well, at least it's Halloween time, so you're good.
Better than the veggie neighbor. No, there's nothing better than our veggie neighbor. Yeah. Because he actually leaves me stuff we can eat.
Good
and I'm always in favor of that.
Right.
But I kind of started it, though, when we very first moved in. I baked cookies, and I delivered them to all the neighbors.
Smart.
I did it just because I wanted to be nice, because everybody in our neighborhood's really nice.
Right.
But it actually has turned into, like, people bring me all kinds of stuff all the time. So it's a good thing.
Yeah.
I mean, those cookies paid off.
Right.
I've gotten eggs and all kinds of vegetables, and the young man next door offered to mow my lawn and pick up my branches in the yard. And I'm like, hey, this is good. Of course, my dad tried to pay them with cans of peaches.
That's great. Yeah.
Then they were done. They pulled all the branches out of the yard. And then when he goes, let me get you something. And they're like, oh. And then he brought them cans of peaches. Here you go. And they were like, and then their mom called me and was like, they didn't know what to do. They didn't want to be rude and refuse his peaches. But on the other hand, they came home with like a box of peach cans and they didn't know what to do. And I'm like, well, send them back over. I'll give them some money and, they can keep the peaches.
That's like one of our DoorDashes. Somebody tipped it. I mean, they had tipped, but they gave us a tip in the Mountain Dew alcoholic, the cans. They're like, here, you want some of these? I'm like, Sure.
So they gave an Uber driver alcohol. Right. That doesn't seem safe.
No. But I'm responsible, so I didn't
drink it then. You waited till you got home. Well, it's not a terrible tip.
No, it's not. I was like, sure.
Yeah, easy peach cobbler.
Yeah.
Yeah, those poor young men, they were like, this box of peach cans.
Peaches.
I had to laugh. My dad was funny.
Peaches are good, man.
Responsible Ricky, that's what they call him. That's right. No drinking and driving. All right.
Square, yeah. Right.
Justice League America from 1970, number 86. This one's in fair. It's $4. The spine is like detached at the top and bottom by quite a bit. Kind of a reading copy, but still cool.
The classic. There's no food left.
Yeah, there's no food left on Earth. Help us. We're starving. Reality for some.
Yeah.
All right, so the world. Justice League America number 122 and very good is $6. Once again, Aquaman is dead and it's their fault.
Right.
I think we had a copy of this just a week or two ago.
I think so.
I don't know how that happens. Like, out of all the thousands and thousands of comics that have come out just in the last year, multiplied over the last 80 years, how do we end up with two of the same book? At one point, I had one early issue of Daredevil that I had 5 copies of the same one up in the case.
Yeah.
And then it was weird because in 1 week that we sold them all. People just came out.
That's the thing.
I mean, I've been up there for 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing happened when we had, quite a few years ago, we had 3 copies of Captain America 100 in the case. And nobody bought them for months. And then all of a sudden, on the same day, 3 different people came in and bought one. It was like,
Yes.
oh, the Aquaman is dead fun. Thank you, guy.
Yeah.
The funds help with our producer, so we appreciate that. What is that called? I never remember.
Super chat.
Super chat. That's such a weird name for giving money. Why isn't it like Super Bucks?
Yeah, something that has money, some sort of money slang in the
What
name.
does chatting have to do with money? I don't know. I guess it's better than regular chat.
Yeah, it's chat, but super.
Oh,
super
there are
stickers.
super stickers?
Well, that sounds exciting.
Does that involve money too?
Probably.
You buy the sticker and
probably
send it?
pay to send the stickers.
I have never looked into that. Very cool. Okay. More comics. It's 9:45. I didn't show hardly any comics. All right. I'll get back to showing a lot of comics after this break. We're going to go on another little break. And when I come back, I'm going to show the new books. And then we'll go back to showing the old books.
What do you call the place on Spider-Man's wrists where the webs come out? His website. I hate myself for writing that joke, but you'd make me feel so much better if you just visited our website. We have links to our merch, new release lists, all the show info, and so much more. TheEXPLive.com.
Symphonic verses, Nocturne's romance. A song of romanticized darkness, dreaming death by sleep.
Imagine being at a convention and going to an interview panel that's just for you. No bustling crowds, no hours-long lines, just you, the moderator, and your favorite comic book creators. Well, this is pretty much that. Miss Jen sits down every week with 2 comic book creators for a live stream interview about their latest work, and you can ask them whatever you want. It's Talking Shop, Mondays at 5 Eastern on The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales.
Did you know that Arthur, King of the Britons, and Monty Python and the Holy Grail was played by a famous Graham? Check out another famous Graham by following our Instagram.
Welcome back. Here we are on Friday Night Live, coming to you from Comics Unlimited in Cleveland, Tennessee. Please enter the giveaway if you haven't yet. All right, that isn't what I wanted. Let me get this pile. Whee! This is one of those nights. You know, it all started with the cat snatching biscuit incident for Ricky and all the crazy flooding. All right, new comics. Defenders of the Earth, #2, from the world of Flash Gordon. Lilo and Stitch came out this week, #5. This book's really cute.
Mm-hmm.
Magic Order from Dark Horse. This is #1 of the new series. It's the 5th series, actually, of this. Oh. I've never read this comic, actually, but it is Mark Millar, good writer. I have one customer in California that buys every cover of that book.
Oh, really?
Yes, he loves that one. Luchaverse Catalyst. Oh, this is the final issue, #3. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers crossing over with Sagio Jimbo, #1. That's kind of awesome.
All right. That's a crossover.
That is a good crossover right there. Not to be outdone by Predator versus Black Panther.
Right.
That's an awesome cover, actually.
I like that cover.
And Thundercats, #8, came out. This book's still doing really well.
Yeah. And there's more variants of that.
Yeah, we have a bunch of other. Yeah, there's just a few more variants on that one if you're looking for them. Wolverine, Red Band Revenge, #2. And this is the not Red Band. It looks like a B cover, #2. And the best-selling book in our store, Ultimate Spider-Man. This is #9. Black, White, and Bloodshot, new Valiant comic. And this cover is like one of those negative space covers. It's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's wearing a black shirt. You can't see him.
That is cool. Superman versus Predator, #2.
Mickey will go look.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome, Mike. Thanks for entering the contest. Lobo Cancellation Special, one shot. Buy this comic or a child might see it. Okay. And this is a Bisley variant cover of that book. That's pretty awesome. Daredevil, Venom War #1. Werewolf by Night, Red Band #2. You got it, Lorena. Oh, let me see. We got another one. Hey, Ricky, do we have another Lobo cancellation special with the Bisley cover? It looks like this. If not, we'll write it down and we'll try to order you one. You're a child and you would like to see it. That's great. That might be the only one. Okay. Well, I will we'll try to order you one tomorrow. This one's for Lorena, and then would you make a note that Randy would like one of those? Okay. Batman Long Halloween, the last Halloween, #1 came in. And then this is the same book, but this is the Risso variant. Oh, he says he'll take the regular cover, so we don't have to order another one.
Oh, okay.
So this one. Oh no! Now they want to swap covers. Oh no! This is happening again. You guys are all so awesome.
All right.
Batman variant.
Okay, so I'll swap the covers.
Okay, so you guys are swapping covers so that the child can see it, and then he would also like this Batman variant. Okay. Ricky's getting organized. It involves scratching out a note, writing another note. You got it. Creep Show #1. This is the A cover. Ooh, that is creepy. There you go. That's right, Jay. Just swap the swap, then swap the swap. They swap. Simple. No problem. Yeah. I just always hope at the end of all the niceness and all the politeness that everybody's happy. And nobody ever goes away going like, man, I shouldn't have made that swap.
Right.
Feral #6. And we also have the 1 in 10 non-logo version of the same cover. This one is $10. And then this is the movie homage variant cover of Feral #6.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, they keep coming back. So.
There is that.
There you go.
You know. The Manchurian #1 from Image Comics. That looks interesting.
Mm-hmm.
This week's been so crazy with all the outages and the rain and the nervousness over hurricanes that I really didn't look at the new comics this week. So I'm kind of seeing them for the first time with you.
Okay.
Old Dog Operations from Image. Ooh, Red Coat 1, the 4th printing. These just keep selling, so I keep ordering them. So.
Yeah, no, people
keep discovering the wonderful world of the Ghost Machine. Rook Exodus #2, 3rd printing. Spawn Kills Every Spawn #3. Well, then wouldn't there just be no spawns and then the series would be over? I don't understand. All right. Universal Monsters Frankenstein #2. All these Universal Monster books have been selling like absolute crazy. And I knew they'd be good because Universal Monsters are very popular here. Mm-hmm. And I ordered a lot more than I normally order on a book like this, but then even that wasn't enough because we keep selling them all out.
Yeah, that's right, Jay. Get those.
That is right.
Truce machine.
On the Spawn's kind of like Highlander, but Spawn.
Yeah. Last.
And Violent Flowers. Oh, this is a Maria Levitt book. Let's see. And this is the A cover.
Frankenstein. Oh, Round Guy wants
the Frankenstein. There you go. Okay. So that's all the new comics that were pulled up for me to show, but we actually got in like probably 100 other new comics. So if there's anything you're looking for and you want to see it, just ask. I'll be glad to show it. Here are the ratio variants for the week. Creepshow Illustrated, Volume 3, Number 1, 1 in 10. This one's going for $15. Look at that baseball cover. Don't you hate when that happens?
No, yeah. Just a bit outside.
Oh, yeah. Or inside, as the case may be.
Yeah, Deadpool has killed Marvel.
Oh, yeah,
twice,
Deadpool's killed the Marvel Universe.
and somehow they come back.
It's kind of like a soap opera.
Right.
Imagine that.
Right.
I've always said that about comics.
Yeah.
Those are the two genres where you can kill off people or people can replace other people.
Right. That's
because look how many different Captain Marvels we've had. Look how many different, it's just like, oh yeah, it's that character, but it's played by someone else. They do that in soap operas. It was always very disturbing because you'd be watching along and all of a sudden be like, this character's not played by this person.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, nobody dies forever. Yeah, characters never go away forever. Now the role of blah blah is now played by yes. That's how I talk. Conan FOC variant number 15, $5. Avengers Infinity Watch. This is the annual variant 1 in 10 ratio variant. It also appears to be like a concept art because it's got a grid pattern in the background. Was that ding me or you?
Yeah, it was me.
My phone just lit up.
Oh, did it?
It was a silent kind of pinging to tell me that it's 10 o'clock. So our show's already halfway over. That's crazy. It goes by so fast. Okay. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Yasagi 1 crossover, number 1. This is the incentive cover, and it is $20. Interesting take on Yasagi.
Yeah.
And then this is the 1 in 10 ratio variant of that title. This one's also cool. Right. But it looks like the A cover, but just without the logo.
Oh, no.
Yeah. But we've got more. Don't just, there's more.
There's only...
1G. That was neat.
Oh, that's kind of cool. It's all full
like the moon in the background.
Right.
The other day we had the giant super moon, and it was blue, and it came out during the day. Not that it came out. It was there. We're just in the right rotation to see it during the day. Okay, wrong guy.
I know it's a non. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Cops.
Run, Rick, you're on.
Yeah.
No, if we ran every time a siren went by, we'd be in shape.
Yeah, I was gonna say we'd be good at running.
All right, here's the foil. I think it says it's cover 1D. Let me look. Foil variant. Yeah, it's the number 1D. This is actually a Boom comic. That one's pretty neat. It's $10. And then there is this foil, 1E.
Oh, Sakai.
Yeah, and this one's actually done by Stan Sakai.
That one's good.
So if you're a Usagi collector, it's a good one.
But yeah, non-dynamite book with also lots of.
Well, they don't have the market cornered on variant covers. They just do a lot of variant covers. Yeah, gotta change pens because I can't read. Oh, it's Lilo and Stitch number 1, 1 in 10 ratio variant. That was cool.
Yeah.
And then this is the Lilo and Stitch 1 and 7 ratio variant.
Nice.
And this one's $7. That was kind of neat.
Which issue was that?
Well, let's go back in time here. This Conan is number 15 FOC edition, and it's $5. Let me look at it again.
Hey, Bree.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Good
said
to see you.
it's 15. Yeah, that's right. Oh, hi, Bree.
The Pharaoh. Oh, the B movie cover. What movie is this?
That is a question.
I'm not.
If anybody knows the answer to that, please chime in.
A little bit of horror movies, but I'm not the expert.
Yeah. Ashley would know, but she is off
Not-
on a little
not-
adventure.
Not here.
Where did it go?
Bless.
Excuse me. Just pretend I have a cape. This is the one that I'm wondering what movie it is, and it looks really familiar to me, but I just can't place it either. And I don't think it says on here. Nope.
Anybody in the comments?
So if anybody knows,
Anybody? Yeah.
please comment and let us know. Oh, thank you. Are you claiming the Conan, Derek, or are you telling us that this book is a
Oh, it is.
barbarian?
Oh, the movie.
Barbarian.
Its name was Barbarian. Okay.
Okay. Oh, thank you, Kenneth, for reminding everybody. It was the movie Barbarian. Okay. Well, that mystery solved. Excellent. Ultimate Spider-Man number 9, 1 and 25 ratio variant is only $15. And very cute.
Yeah. Them in the house, that is good.
Red Sonja 14F 1 and 10 ratio variant, $10. I like that her hair and the flowers match.
Right,
Very
they
nice.
did it right.
Very nice. I feel there's a Thanksgiving theme going, or maybe it's autocorrect. I don't know. All right. Universal Monsters Frankenstein number 2, 1 and 10 ratio variant. The brain. It's
That
the
looks kind
brain.
of cool too.
Yeah, this one is cool. Star Wars Ahsoka number 3, 1 and 10 ratio variant is $10.
That's cool.
That is nice.
Oh, Space wants to know what the deal is for the shipping.
Yes. Okay. So we charge the exact shipping, and we use the U.S. Postal Service. And most of the time, unless it's only a couple of books, we use priority mail. So what we do is you claim books on the show. We send you a PayPal invoice, and you pay it within a day or two. And then if you don't tell us otherwise, we accumulate your purchases until we fill a medium priority box, and then we ship it out as soon as the box is full, and you'll get copies of all your pack slips in that box. And it just depends how many things you claim, because some people claim enough in 1 week to fill a box. Other people, it takes them 6 months. But we have like shelves in the back room with everybody's stuff that they paid for is on those shelves safe. And then if you want it shipped sooner than that, we can do that, and we will, charge you for that. We usually, if we don't use a medium priority box, if it's a smaller amount, we'll send Gemini mailer out. But generally, it's based on how far away you are on that, so we don't know exactly what the shipping is going to be so we usually charge a certain amount, and then we adjust it later in the PayPal. But it's usually around $10 to send send a Gemini mailer most places in the U.S. And the medium priority box in the U.S. right now is running $18.40, and the large one, if you order magazines or anything that's a little oversized, it'll be $24.95 now for a large priority box. So you just kind of let us know what you want. And in addition to stuff you claim on the show, you're also welcome to have pull box with us for new product, and we can pull new comics for you and send those. We invoice those along with whatever you claim. And then also, you can also contact us anytime during the week. And if you miss a show, you can go back and watch a rewind of the show. And if you see stuff you want, just contact us by messenger, or you can call the store, or you can send us an email. So we're happy to like sell you anything we have in the store. So just, let us know. And when that box is full, we ship it. And we are in Cleveland, Tennessee, which is just northeast of Chattanooga. So we're kind of in the middle of the country for shipping, which is kind of good. Because all the shipping hubs for UPS and FedEx and everything are all in Memphis, which is about 500 miles west of us. And Cleveland, Tennessee, my parents chose to move here when I was a teenager because it reminded them of Connecticut, which is where I'm originally from. And Cleveland has grown a tremendous amount over the last 40 years, but it's still a nice town with a lot of nice people that don't know how to drive. The red Sonia with the flowers. Let's go back. Cleveland, Tennessee has a lot of claims to fame. We're very close to the Ocoee Whitewater Center, where they did all the whitewater stuff for the Olympics when it was the Atlanta Olympics. And people come from all over the world to whitewater raft here, so we're real popular for that in the summer. But we're also the world headquarters for a number of evangelical religions, and so it's a very busy place with churches. When we first moved here, we were shocked at how many churches there were in this town, and there still are like far more churches than you would think. Like every turn you take on a side road, there's a church. It's like really crazy. But anyway, it's a very religious town. Red Sonja 14F 1-in-10 ratio variant is $10.
Yeah, Jay, I think that is the Friesen cover.
It doesn't usually it's signed, but I do not see that.
But maybe not. Either that or somebody similar. That's a similar style.
Let's see if it says.
The egg capital of the world. Nice space.
Not say inside.
Oh, yeah.
Incentive cover F. We'll have to look that up.
And then Bree wanted to know about the ash cans too.
The ash cans. I will show you those. What else am I missing? I'm from the former egg capital. How do you get to be the former egg capital world? Somebody else overtook you? Like somebody else has more chicken coops?
It's like a egg feud going on.
Modern one and a classic one of what? There's a modern egg capital of the world and a classic egg capital world. What are we talking about?
She must be talking about the red
Sonja?
Yeah, the red Sonja, yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Because I'm like, regular and classic egg capitals. I don't know what's going on. We have a lot of chickens here. We do. Okay. All right, one more book to show, and then I'll show these ash cans for you. Thundercats number 8, cover K, 1-in-10 ratio variant. This one's $10 in foil. All right. So let me know if you wanted any of those, Red Sonja or anything else. Okay, on the ash cans, we found a box that was full of old Chaos stuff, and we had a long relationship with Chaos Comics because before they moved to Arizona, Brian and his wife that started Chaos Comics, they lived in LA, and they used to come to our store all the time. So we did signings for like just about every book that came out early on for Chaos, and we always really supported them. So they used to bring us stuff all the time, and these are signed ash cans, but the box was full of promo stuff, and so little by little I'll be bringing it out and showing it, and then the comics we're starting a Chaos Comics section in the store because we have accumulated a bunch of stuff and we're going to get it all out there. This one's Evil Ernie Resurrection from 1993, and it's signed by Brian Pulido. This is the regular ash can. What's weird about it is there's another one that's yellow, I believe, that is the actual signed edition that was like a limited signed edition. This is not the signed edition, but it is signed by Brian Pulido. But most likely because he came by the store with it and signed it. So we're asking $30 for this one. This one is a Evil Ernie Lady Dead limited edition of 1500 ash can, and it's from 1994. This one's signed by Stephen Hughes, Brian Pulido, and Jason Jensen. And Stephen Hughes passed away 20 years ago, right? Yeah, he's been gone quite a long time. But he was like the artist for all the early Chaos books and a super nice guy. My husband actually wrote one of the Lady Death series, the Dragon Wars, and he also wrote all the Smiley the Psychotic Button comics.
Oh, yeah.
And the Insane Clown Posse comics, and he did quite a bit of stuff for Chaos. So he used to do signings with these guys. This is a San Diego Comic-Con Micro Edition Comic Cavalcade exclusive, signed 3 times. It has Stephen Hughes, Brian Pulido, and Jason Jensen. It's from 1995, and it's in fine condition, and it's $90. And it's like foil and just really nice. So we have those 3 right now. Okay. What is up, everyone? Thomas is in the house.
Did you do the trade paper?
I did not. Speaking of Thomas, he's here right in time.
Yeah.
To buy all our graphic novels now. And anybody's welcome to buy all our graphic novels. We can always get more.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Classic.
That's for number 14, but this was number 15, which is the one that came out this week.
Yeah, so that's right. So last week also had one with, or last month had one
of
flowers.
each. Gotcha.
Gotcha. Yeah.
All right. So in trade paperbacks, we got Harley Quinn, Girl in a Crisis, Volume 1. Elseworlds Justice League, Volume 2.
Saga. Oh. I'll look for Saga 67.
I think that's the one that I just had all the damages I had to return. We're still waiting for damage replacements on Saga 67.
That's right.
But today I got a call from our distributor, and they actually want the damages back before they'll replace them because we had so many damages, and they want to like scrutinize our damages and photograph them and have a conference with the people in the warehouse to try to not let this happen again. So that's what they told me. But really, they just want to make sure that they're really damaged.
To not let this happen again.
To not let this happen again. It happens every week.
Yeah.
But we had a lot of damages from Diamond in the last 2 or 3 weeks. It's been just, it just happens sometimes. And the boxes weren't really damaged, so it was kind of like it's either like they sloshed around in the box or like, I don't know. UPS was a little manhandly with them. Not sure. Dead X-Men trade. Collecting Dead X-Men 1 through 4. This is the Gateway Drugs, Volume 1. This is all different Image Comics number 1s, all stuck together in a trade paperback. It has a Sacrificers, Deadly Class, Black Science, Low, 7 to Eternity, Death or Glory, and the Scumbag, all number 1 issues in there, and it's only $9.99.
Lorena, I don't think you can have a damaged one because they want it back.
Yeah, check and see. We may still have one more damaged one on the rack. I already pulled the ones I had to send back. Can you get a damaged copy? You can. If we have one.
Oh, yeah.
It is damaged, but okay, we'll add that to your stack.
I mean, it's not.
You're
just going to read it.
Yeah. Rick and Morty Rick or Treat Halloween Special #1. Cover B, $9.99. Godzilla IDW Library Collection #3. This is heavy. This one's $29.99. The Godzilla Library Collection is a line of books that's going to eventually collect every Godzilla comic that IDW ever published.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you can collect them all.
Pretty cool.
This is a Godzilla Encyclopedia by Titan Books, and this one's $34.99. Ooh, it's cool. Look.
Oh, wow.
You could learn all about all the different Godzillas. I probably need this. Oh, yeah, and they have different guides to different eras.
Very cool.
Oh, no, this one covers everything from 1954 all the way up to Singular Point. So, good. All right. And then from Dark Horse Eerie, Volume 7, Collecting Eerie Magazine, number 32 through 36. And this one is $24.99. These have been very popular because, you know, trying to put the magazines together is so difficult these days.
Yeah.
So that appears to be all of the trade paperbacks that we got in this week. But if there's other trade paperbacks you're looking for, you can order them from us, and we'll be glad to get them in. You can look at what's available through Pull Box from Previews World. And if you need an invitation to that, just let us know. We'd be glad to invite you. Because it'll show all the different covers and what's available, and and you can place orders or not, but you can at least find out. All right. I'm back to comic books. Oh, this was a request earlier. The Superman versus Predator. We have a #3, and it's $5. So let us know if you needed that one. Okay. Game of Thrones. This is from 2011, so this is the first series. Number 2A in fine is $4.50. And from that same series, number 12 in fine is $3. Okay. So Lorena wanted this one.
Awesome.
Yeah. All right. Oh, this is one of those book and record sets of the Incredible Hulk. But the records, the books aren't in great shape. You can see it's like ripped here, but inside is actually complete. But the records are damaged in the weirdest possible way. This is why don't put your record next to in the sun, I guess, because look at that. It's like a waffle.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I've never seen this happen before. And I've seen a lot of these book and record sets, so it's not playable. So this is only $3. If you need a copy of this and you don't care about playing it. We also have a Superman that's in the same situation. This one's $5. The book's in better shape, but the record is also wrinkled on one side.
Left in the same spot.
Yeah, apparently these were in the sun in the car or something. I don't know. Or next to the fireplace. Right. I mean, something bad happened. Somebody hurt these. So it's $5 if you want the Superman. Yeah, it might skip just a little bit. We do have some, I believe we do have some Skywell horror mags. They're going to be in the box up here. They're here, I think. Is it this one? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. It's Spawn time. Spawn number 31, fine, $9.50. Number 46, very fine, $9.50. And this is number 30, newsstand, very good, $8. Newsstands are kind of hard to find on these because most of the copies have gotten sold in the comic market stores. I think that's all the spawns for tonight. But there's more. And I put a bunch in the bin, so if there's any that you're looking for. Yeah, that is true, Jay. You do never know what we have. We just get in so many different collections, and we're always constantly going through our inventory that we're unpacking from we moved here 5 years ago from California. But it was like 40 years of accumulation. So we constantly, it's like Christmas all the time here. Open up a box and it's like, oh, look, it's Savage Sword of Conan 1s, 5 of them. Or, hey, look, Chaos Comics ash cans. You just never know.
What do those look like?
It'll say up here in the corner. Yeah. Ricky's looking through the magazines to see if we got any of the Skywell ones. That one might be. Yeah, it is.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So in the Skywell magazines, this is a Nightmare #1, 1970 in fine. It's $100. And then we have #2, 1971 in fine, and it is $50. The Skywell magazines are very hard to find. So that's the only 2 in there? Yeah. All right. The Savage Sword of Conan, these are in very good, and they're $80. They're actually not that bad looking, but they do have like all the way through the comic like a wrinkle that you can see all the way through. And also up in this corner too, there's like a crease. But I have 5 copies, and they all are slightly different, but they're all the same grade. So if you claim one, I can send you the best one. But they really weren't enough different to be different grades. Yeah, give it some thought. I have a few, so I probably won't run out tonight. So you got time. There'll be one up there until we run out of them, most likely. Yeah. Okay. Star Wars #1 from 2020. This is a 1:10 ratio variant. It's cover 1G photo cover, $10. Star Wars Adventures, Ghost of Vader's Castle. This is actually a really rare book. This is the Diamond Conference variant from 2021, which, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think there was an actual conference in 2021, because wouldn't that have been during COVID? So I think they had a virtual one and then sent these out after. Yeah. But this one is in very fine, and it's $60. And it's Star Wars Adventures, Ghost of Vader's Castle, Diamond Conference exclusive.
Nice. So they only sent it out to
people who attended the conference, which I must have.
Yeah.
or someone traded this in who did. I don't know. But I think I did attend that conference. Because I vaguely recall it being weird because they had set like a room up where you could hang out with other people, but it was like a virtual hangout room. Yeah. And it was kind of fun because you like kind of scrolled around and found people. Hey, It was like being at a real conference. You're like, hi. Oh, okay. Ricky will look for the books for you, Bree. And we're in the process of restocking Spider-Man. We've been working on it for months. But we might get lucky on those. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order Dark Temple #5A from 2019. This one is the A cover. It's $18. Umbrella Academy from 2019. #4B in fine is $5. And #7B is in very good is $3.25. Little Lulu, number 249 from 1978, and very good, $4. And number 219 from 1974, and very good, is $3.25. Raggedy Ann and Andy comics. I had a Raggedy Ann doll when I was a kid, carried it around everywhere. That and Casper the Friendly Ghost were my two favorites. This is from 1972, number 3, and fine is $7.25. Don't see these comics very often. We also have 2 copies of number 2, also from 1972, and very good. This one's $4.75. And we also have a good copy that's $2.50. I don't know. I've not seen Annabelle, but it's very possible. Raggedy Ann's always been a little creepy looking to me, but I still enjoyed having one. Universal Monsters Creature from the Black Lagoon, number 2, C cover, which is the 1-in-10 ratio variant. This one's $10. Oh, and there was another Spawn hiding in here. Spawn number 47, and fine is $7.25. Action Comics number 319 from 1964, and very good, is $10. I'm not sure quite what they're doing. Let's see. Oh, she's got kryptonite chains. That's what it is. I'm like, what is that green thing? Oh. It's Superman's been condemned, but he's innocent. Oh, noes. Never had my buddy, but I did have Teddy Ruxpin. Yeah, Teddy Ruxpin was pretty darn creepy, too. Round guy would like the Creature from the Black Lagoon. That would be this one. And guess what? It's time for us to go on another break. We're going to take another break, and then when we come back, I have more books, and we'll have the prize drawing, too. We'll be back in just a minute.
Programming on the EXP is made possible by viewers like you, or your local comic shop, or that Kickstarter you backed, or the publisher you like, or comic industry professionals who want to share a message with the world. Really, anyone who wants to advertise with us can. If you're interested in seeing a product you know and love, or are creating, or are publishing, or are involved with, advertised here on The Experience, and having your message shared with our viewers, please reach out by scanning the QR code below or visiting our website and using the contact form.
Whoa. Whoa. Did you miss it? Yeah, they can go by pretty fast. Let's slow down the footage.
Welcome. It's time to skim some comics. Miles Morales Spider-Man, I will just tell you that Miles is very important in his role as a vampire. So.
It's fine. If you like Hercules, read it. If you don't like it, don't worry about it. It's fine.
The art is still stunning. There's a panel, little spoiler, there's a panel in this where Chitauri first hits Lion-O, and he is the best "did she really just hit me" face I've ever seen put in a comic book.
Wow, live reviews of new comic books so you can be ready for New Comic Book Day. What is this? Oh, I see. It's Minute to Skim It. Part of the experience.
We know you probably get a lot of emails, but could you please make sure to sign up for our mailing list? We don't send a lot of emails, and we try not to bother you. We just want to give you the best information about all the cool stuff that's going on around here. Sign up on our website, theexplive.com.
Friday Night Live. So Ricky has got that creature and he's logging it. Glowworm, huh? I remember those.
Yeah, I had a Teddy Ruxpin.
You had a Teddy Ruxpin? Yeah, Teddy Ruxpin was pretty creepy.
Yeah.
Because he clicked.
And then his
eyes clicked.
Eyes, yeah, like.
So if you haven't yet, please enter for our giveaway. And thank you everybody for liking the show. And don't forget, after the show's over, please make a comment, and so that they will appear on our YouTube. And apparently it helps us in some way, some magical way. So make your comment creative. Be careful, nothing offensive.
Yeah.
But please make it creative, because whichever one we decide we like the best will be awarded a prize. Furby. Yikes.
Yeah, those are kind of weird looking too.
People are still entering, so if you haven't entered, please enter the giveaway.
Here's the only one I found from Breeze.
Oh.
I think
Breeze list Spider-Man number 20 from the original, the series from the 90s. And very fine. This one's $8. And I think the Venoms, there's a good chance there might be in my pile to grade. So did you make a list of what she wanted?
Yeah.
Okay, Ricky made a list of what you wanted, and during the week I'll look in my grade box and see if we have anything else for you. Because I just restocked everything from Ultimate Spider-Man to the end of the alphabet, and it was like a whole long box of stuff I need to grade. So I'm slowly making my way through that.
All right, Bree will take it. Good deal.
Yes. So, yeah, if you're watching on Facebook, you would have to head to YouTube to make the comment after the show. But we appreciate you doing that. And she took that and... Okay. And a bunch of Death Star Wars talk going on. I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. But that's okay. That's all cool. That's all cool. Okay. Here we go. More comics. Please make more requests, though. We're taking requests. This is a Loot Crate exclusive Harley Quinn comic from 2016. Very fine, $10. Is Loot Crate still in business?
I don't know. They might be, but they were having lots of troubles for a while filling orders, and it got real bad for.
There was a period of time where my son worked for them, and but then they were doing great. They were sending out different theme things every month, and it was very cool. And anyway,
he probably got out at the right time.
He's got
nice,
he did. Yeah, he moved along, and now then he taught himself how to make phone apps, and he's been doing very, very well. Okay. Oh, interesting. Jay says he thinks McFarlane Toys may have bought them out.
Oh, okay. So that's probably good.
Yeah.
It'll help them.
Yeah, because they have the mechanism to also ship those monthly things. And so I'm sure McFarlane's got some kind of evil plan to make money on his toys through that. But all right. Echo of the Future Past #1. This is the Bucky O'Hare appearance. It's very fine, $8. I hadn't seen this in so many years. I picked this up at the show. It's one of the Marvel Super Special comics from 1983 in very good. It's number 25. It's $3.75. And it's the Super Special of Rock and Rule animated movie.
Oh, wow.
And
nice.
And so it's kind of like a photo novel inside. It has the story of the movie.
Interesting.
Done into a comic form.
Very cool.
But I had kind of forgotten about this one, and then when I saw it, I was like, "Oh, I remember that."
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll. Oh, we have restocked our Noctera bin, so if there's anything you're looking for, please ask us. But this is the F cover, glow in the dark, #1.
Nice.
And you could feel it's like embossed with the glow in the dark. And it is running $16 for this one. But we also got in a run from all the way through, like 1 through whatever it is, 10.
Yeah.
So if there's any that you need, just let us know. We'll go get them out of the bin.
NECA.
Oh, so not McFarlane, but NECA.
But like you were saying, same deal. They have
some plans to make money.
Yeah.
NECA makes a lot of toys.
Yeah.
We carry some of them,
Mhm.
but they make a lot of high-end toys too that we don't carry in stock. But I mean, a lot of stuff we can order. It's just that, out of our price range to be stocking them. But they're the ones making all those cool, like, turtle leaf stuff things, right?
Right, yeah. Those are really good.
Yeah. All right. Batman Beyond Universe number 10 from 2014 and fine is $6. Batman Dark Victory Zero in very good from 1999 is $4. So this was the Wizard send away for Dark Victory.
And it's Loeb and Tim Sale. Good.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think this came out right after Long Halloween.
Nice. That's a good
Victory. Oh, NECA has issues of distribution.
Oh, so then it might
Maybe that's why they need Loot Crate.
I don't know. Yeah, Lorraine and Noctera is a good series.
It's called the Loot Company now.
Loot Company, yes.
It's no longer a crate. It's a company.
It's a company.
Batman Beyond for Mr. Nope.
Yeah, I think for a little while we got the loot shirt where they send you like a shirt every day.
Well,
then it kind of was like they were like, oh, we're not gonna send you any more. Or we couldn't get it. They weren't shipping them.
Oh, so that is a shipping problem.
Yeah, there was some issues there.
When my son worked there, they were doing themed ones that had like a shirt and a book and a this and a that in it. And because he worked there, they put him on the subscriber list. So we would get them at the house. And so he'd go through and pull out the things he wanted, and then he'd give me the rest of it to take to the store to sell. And so we got some cool stuff because they did some interesting shirts. And actually, Jesse wears some of the shirts that we got too. So
yes,
they made some cool ones. Oh, hey, Jenna. We're a little soggy, but we're doing okay. And today it was very windy, but we are doing good. The hurricane came through, but by the time it got here, it downgraded quite a bit, and it was and it missed us a little bit to the east, which it was supposed to come straight through here, but people north of us got it a little worse actually, because up in Gatlinburg they got a lot of flooding, and I also saw some pictures in Nashville. They got a ton of water, and I think we're more equipped to deal with the water because it rains here a lot. It doesn't rain as much in those other places, but so we're kind of built for it. Like when I was driving in this morning, by the side of the road there's like little ditches, and they were full right up to the road, right? But it's like set up for that. Whereas if it rained that much in the city, it'd be a mess. Yeah. But anyway, we're doing good. The store is fine. No leaks. Everything's good. My house is doing good, so I cannot complain. Today was extremely windy when I went out, but we're expecting more rain tomorrow and Sunday. So the storm's not totally gone. It's still swirling around. Okay, the Batman Dark Victory Zero for Round Guy. And all right, everybody else is all okay. Very, very good. Yeah, it could have been so much worse. And we were also worried about our daughter because she lives south of Atlanta. Atlanta got hit pretty hard. They had more rain in one day than they've had in it was a new record. The amount of water they got. I forget how many inches it was, but it was like a brand new record for Atlanta. And, anything could have happened. Also, the storm sparked some tornadoes too, and a few people were killed by the storm. So it was pretty bad, but we were very fortunate. I've been called Jennifer all day yesterday and today. Mrs. Jennifer. Well, that happens sometimes. Snow is not gross. I look forward to it snowing here. We get the best kind of snow here because it snows in the morning enough to be a little bit of a problem, but then by like noontime, the sun has melted it all, and and then we go about our day. So you get the beautiful like pictures in the morning, and then by afternoon, it's like everything's fine. Batman Gotham Adventures #3 from 1999, and fine is $6. It's got the little action figure.
Oh, that's cool.
Cover before that was a thing.
Right? Batman Gotham Adventures, nice.
So who knew?
Called Jenna since 2002. Man,
do you have that like tattooed on you?
Been a few years.
You know how bars always have like a sign like established in 2002. You have that on you anywhere? Yeah, Jay, you'll have to check on the family. They should be okay, though, because by the time the storm hit North Carolina, it was dumping a lot of water, but it was not as powerful as it was as it went through Georgia. But I did see some pictures of North Carolina. They had quite a bit of flooding.
Like a little bit of flooding, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good reason to have picked your nickname. When I was in school, for a long time, there was nobody else named Nancy, and then this girl moved to our town, and she was named Nancy, and she was cool. But her last name and my last name were only off by a little bit, so it caused a lot of confusion. But she was a really good violinist, so I didn't mind. But now at my church, there must be like 8 Nancys.
Right.
They like say Nancy, and all these old ladies turn around. It's like, hello. But I was named after my grandmother, so
there can only be one.
Oh, right. There's only one me, but we do have some very nice other Nancys at my church. And but at one point we had this one meeting one time. There were only like 8 people at the meeting, and 4 of us were named Nancy. And so I'm Nancy #1. They were Nancy 2, 3, and 4. All right. This is Batman Master of the Future from 1991. #1 and very fine is $11.75. This is one of those Elseworlds square bound comics.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Also a nice square bound book is Batman No Man's Land #1 from 1999 and very good, $4, and it has a lenticular cover.
Oh, lenticular.
But it was one of those early ones before they figure out how to make the whole cover lenticular.
Right.
So it's like a rectangular piece of cardboard glued onto the front of the cover because they didn't know how else to do it then. Now they integrate it so you can't even tell. It's like great.
Like that.
This is a very early lenticular cover.
That Nightwing you showed last week was really good.
A crafty vampire probably could take advantage of others' similar names. But I am #1.
Yes. Younger sister. Very similar names, yeah.
Oh no.
Call out for one and everybody shows up.
Well, I guess for Mom that might be easier. Jen, and then everybody comes running. That's good. John, Jenna, Jesse. Oh, is that it? As Mom was trying to remember the names? Because my grandmother used to always call when she was trying to get, my mom, she would call out all of her sisters' names, her other daughter's name. Like, she probably would hit on it. What is Nancy?
Nancy in quotes. Not really Nancy.
Those are your siblings. Oh, you went with your mom went with the J's.
So you just say, "Hey Jay," and everybody shows up.
And then, ironically, she married a J.
Yeah, right.
Destiny.
That is good.
But I have known a lot of families when they have a lot of kids and they pick one letter and they go with all of them.
Right.
So they got, Matthew and Mark and
Luke and John. Oh.
What?
Luke and John.
And not Luke and John. Melchior and
yeah. Then there's poor David and Diana. So then they went.
They're left out. Like they ran out of J's and they had to go with David and Diana. Yeah. All right. And Batman Shadow of the Bat, number 93. Very good. It's from the year 2000. $5.
Oh, so just a few years ago.
I remember when the year 2000 seemed like
right.
a long way away.
That's only been a couple of years, right?
And when I was a teenager, it was like, wow, I'll be really old in the year 2000, and there'll be flying cars.
Right, you'll be flying your car, right? Exactly, like the Jetsons.
Didn't work out that way. Didn't work out. Yeah, because we did have the Jetsons were pretty popular when I was a kid, and it just didn't. But I always thought the Jetsons, that wouldn't really work. All that flying around with like those stop signs that are just kind of floating around. It's like, think of the accidents. It would be a mess. But like by the time we could fly around like that, we'd have to have self-driving.
Yes,
like computer-guided driving, because otherwise everybody would crash into each other.
Because like
from above, and it wouldn't just be people hitting you from the side.
People can't
even
even
the top
drive
the bottom.
in one axis. Imagine adding another.
If people in Cleveland had to also worry about up and down,
oh my gosh!
Like every car in this town would be crashed into the side of the road. I mean, it would just be terrible. I almost got hit twice just between here and the pharmacy today.
Exactly.
One was like a lady in a big truck, like big pickup truck, who thought that gave her the right of way, I guess. Exactly. Even though she had a stop sign, I did not.
Bigger the truck, you can just go for it.
She could have, but there would have been a big crunching sound. Yeah, the year 2000 seems like a couple years ago. The last couple decades have gone by fast for me. Go ahead and check on Lorena's request.
So that can hold the signal, right?
Yeah, so a cell phone that works all the time would be good. I'm very fortunate here. We have a lot of cell phone towers here. Here, our biggest problems are radio stations.
Oh, yeah. Terrible.
Radio, because I live like, there's two big hills between the store and my house. My radio station cannot stay. And then the signal isn't very long, so every time you go anywhere, you have to switch radio stations. Like between here and Chattanooga, it's like you have to switch. Sometimes it switches for you. Like you're listening to rock music, and then all of a sudden you're listening to like somebody preaching religion. And you're like, how'd I get on this channel? Oh, okay. In Chattanooga, it's a religious station. Yeah, it's crazy. That's true. We are getting close to when the Jetsons will come, but I don't think we're going to get those flying cars. Yeah, it's closer than you think. That is true. Yeah, it's time just sneaks up on you. Batman Shadow of the Bat 94 and fine is $7.75. It's raining again out there. I was kind of hoping it'd be dry when I went to leave. I just have to make sure to drive on the correct side of the road and stuff tonight when I leave here.
Dark and raining, yes.
I had a little accident in the dark and the rain back. I didn't have an accident, hit anything, because there was nobody on the road, thankfully. But I had a little wrong side of the median problem. Because it really... It's very dark here. We don't have a lot of street lights, and my headlights on my car are not very bright. How are we doing over there? Not finding it? All right, he's searching around. All right, giant size, Master of Kung Fu, number 2 from 1974 and good is $4.50. One of those classic giant size Marvel comics. This is Amazing Spider-Man 43 unknown variant and fine, $10. I had never seen this one until this one came in. I was
Which
like,
one was it? Oh, yeah.
That's cool. She's just missing the one to read that series, so that's why she's at. Unfortunately, I have not found that. Can you write it down and I'll search?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a ash can that came in from Ghost Machine Image, Hyde Street by Jeff Johns. And very good. This is $5. So you can get a sneak peek on the Hyde Street. Oh, this came out a while ago. This is the 1 per store Moon Knight Fisticon Shoe Zero polybag variant. It came out, I don't know, it's been about, 6 months ago. Mm-hmm. And this one's still running $25. Star Wars Ahsoka #1 foil cover, very fine, $8. Ash can for the round guy. There you go. Write down the Superman Predator 2 for Lorena also, so that in case I find one.
Oh, okay.
And Mr. Nope would like the Ahsoka foil. All right. X Deaths of Wolverine. This is a Illuminati exclusive #3 variant and very fine. It's $8. And I don't have any more books up here. So feel free to make another request if there's something you're looking for before the show ends. But I think it's time for us to have the drawing. So the winner will get a credit of $25 on their invoice whenever they get around to buying something, claiming something. So if you win and you haven't claimed anything this week, you can use it on a future show or anytime. Just let us know and we'll take that off your invoice. So if you haven't entered, please enter to win. You cannot win if you do not put the hashtag in there. And then we'll have a drawing and we'll see who our lucky winner is this week. Okay, I don't see anybody else entering, so I guess we're ready, Jay.
All righty. Take that down. All right. Good luck, everyone. Here we go.
Look at all those lovely names. Ooh, Kenneth.
Kenneth. Nice.
I don't think Kenneth claimed anything tonight. That's okay, though. You can let us know if there's something you're looking for during the week, and we can invoice you up for it, or just use your credit in a future show. Just remind us.
How much was the David Mack?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, that is a
so congratulations.
Sweet book.
Bird is the word.
Bird
That's
is
cool.
The word, right?
This it is $75. This David Mack book.
It's a nice book.
It is, and it's a little heavy.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Like, yeah. You guys are cute. You make me smile. Is Kenneth known for always winning? Is he? I'm not aware of this. Because we haven't done too many giveaways on this show. I know Nick does a lot on his show. Tonight he actually showed some art on his show. He's had a rough few weeks where he's had guest people on and he's had tribute shows and things. He hasn't shown that much art. But tonight I actually went on there, but it's like I walked into the middle of a conversation about movies and I had no idea what was going on. I'm like, oh, hello. Suddenly I'm being asked questions. I'm like, no. But I enjoy talking with Nick and everybody watching his show too. Yeah, it's a credit, not a book, so you don't have to fill out a form, but you do have to order something from us to use the credit. That is the hook, so just, dude wins everything. I didn't know that. Well, some people just have all the luck. They do.
Hit Vegas, man.
Yeah, really. Our next trip to a gambling establishment will take Kevin. What was that, Jay?
Well, I was going to say, so I haven't been on a show where he's won in the last 90 days. So it's usually what we try to do is if you win a show, you have, I'm sorry, not 90 days. Wow, that's a lot. I think it's 30 days.
30 days. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Because who would remember? 90 days.
Yeah. So if it ever so that means, Kenneth, that since you won today, you're not eligible for another 30 days. So I didn't know
what the rule was, but now I know for future drawings.
We try to make it a rule that way all of our members can have a chance to win.
Right.
Yeah, that's more fair. You can't let one guy win every show. That would be terrible.
Sometimes it's hard between, there being two producers that do the shows. So we kind of have to keep track of a lot of stuff.
So it's kind of a little bit on the honor system that if you've already won, just don't enter. You know.
Oh no, Bree, you're good. You're good. You're not wrong though. A long time ago, a long time ago, Kenneth won. I want to say like 4 or 5 giveaways in a row. So
dang, nice.
It was during that time period we were giving out books, and we had it was one of our milestones, right? Where we were giving out books in all the shows, and he kept winning them.
Well, it was a little before that because I think during the giveaways is when we started implementing the rule because we wanted to make sure
because that had already happened.
Yeah.
Carlos says it's his turn to win. Well, we may do this again.
Carlos,
make a clever comment.
Yeah, go after the show's done. Make a comment.
Make a comment on our YouTube rewind video, and we will pick the most creative comment. But keep it clean, folks. Keep it clean.
Yeah, it's like maybe 2 or 3 minutes after the show is done. Refresh the page, and the comments should show up. There'll be a little thing underneath the video that says comments, and just comment away. And we're gonna let Ricky look through and pick the winner of those out.
And but they have till when to do it?
I don't know. It's up to y'all.
Oh, okay. I think Nick suggested that we give people through the weekend to make a comment. So that gives you a day to think of something good to say. But it doesn't matter. I mean, we appreciate whatever comments you put on there because it does help us out. And we will take a look at it first part of the week and figure out by next Friday night we'll determine who the winner of that is, and we'll announce it on next week's show. All right. 50. All right. Oh, and maybe Carlos will join us next week. That would be fun. Because, he's promising martinis earlier.
Right.
And I have a giant jar of olives in the refrigerator, so I am ready. All righty. I see that we're actually over. So the 2 hours went by very fast as usual. I'd like to thank everyone who watched, everyone who commented, everybody who entered into the drawing, everybody who's about to make comments, and Jay, our producer, and Ricky for being with me tonight. And I appreciate all of you very, very much. Everybody really keep safe this week and try to have fun. And we will see you next Friday night here on The Experience.
See you, everyone.
Join the party. Head over to our link tree to find all the links for everywhere The Experience is all the time.